What is a nation? The attempt to formally define the nation as a political concept dates back to 1882, when French philosopher and historian Ernest Renard published his seminal essay titled, What is a Nation? In this essay, Renard defines the nation as a large-scale solidarity constituted by the feeling of sacrifices that one made in the past and of those that one is separated to make in the future. This explains why Renard believes that if we are to imagine the nation as good and worthy of continuous sacrifice, we must realize that it necessarily entails a process of forgetting. This is because, for Renard, the efforts to obtain national unity, either in the name of civic or ethnic nationalism, involve acts of violence and subsequent forgetting. Based on the initial conception of a nation developed by Renard, scholars have come up with a more formal definition of a nation, namely, a community of people formed on the basis of a combination of shared features such as language, history, ethnicity, culture, and territory. Put differently, a nation is the collective identity of a group of people understood as defined by language, history, ethnicity, culture, and territory. And for this reason, a nation is generally more overtly political than an ethnic group. In fact, many scholars considered it as a fully mobilized or institutionalized ethnic group. Later on, the famous political scientist, Benedict Anderson, views the nation as an imagined community. For Anderson, the nation is an imagined political community that is culturally imagined as both inherently limited and sovereign. As we can see, there are four key elements in this definition. First, the nation is imagined simply because members of any particular nation will never meet most of their fellow members, yet in the minds of each lives the image of their communion. Second, the nation is imagined as limited because it has finite, yet sometimes elastic, boundaries, beyond which other nations lie. Third, the nation is imagined as sovereign because the concept of the nation itself was born in an age when the Enlightenment and Revolution were destroying the legitimacy of the divinely ordained, hierarchical dynastic realm. Finally, the nation is imagined as a community because, regardless of the actual inequality and exploitation that may prevail within each, the nation is conceived as a deep, horizontal comradeship.